Hello, everybody, and happy new year. I figure I will do a couple more videos to end out the new year, and then it's going to be fun. So, CZ, I really feel that he's a victim of a lot of things. I think he was just too successful, and the United States government, uh, you know, likes to control everything through the banking system and all. And but you know, he did do a lot of wash trading. There was a lot of dirty deals. Will probably never It'll never come to light. I remember the early days in Coinbase. Their employees would front run tokens, and then the news would come out like a week later that this one token was listed or something. So there's a lot of criminality, and people did go to jail in Coinbase for, I guess you can call it, insider trading. Also, what Coinbase used to do is they wouldn't clear your Bitcoin during high volume for like days and days and days and days and days, and then they would like wait for your Bitcoin to be worth like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars less before they would clear it, even though they had it in their possession. So I mean, Coinbase is dirty as shit. Um, Binance, they manipulated the price. At one point, there was 60% of the market, um, and they know all the inside baseball. So I mean, they're dirty as shit. But like what CZ is getting in trouble for is kind of stupid and silly, and the rest of them are guilty of it. And it's all because of lack of clarity in the United States. So but anyway, CZ is not going to disappear. He's worth billions of dollars. He still owns Binance. Um, I guess the American government is worried about him going to Dubai and not being able to be extradited. But if that happens, they're just going to shut Binance down. And the charges are not, he voluntarily went to the United States to answer these charges. So if he wanted to flee, he could have just stayed in Dubai and told everybody to go F themselves. But he didn't. So I think he's kind of like a victim in this situation. But yeah, so I just quickly looked at this article. He asked to be able to be allowed to leave and come back, and they said, no, you got to stay here for the ruling and everything. So, but this says CZ pled guilty to one felony count as a part of a $4.3 billion deal. But what's crazy is, to me, you got J.P. Morgan laundering billions of dollars for drug narcos, and they just pay a fine and keep on going. Even though that's wrong, the same thing should be applied to here. The government of the United States already grabbed $4 billion. They got their little tentacles all inside Binance, and they're doing everything that they could little heart's content anyway. So they should just give him the treatment they give other bankers and other exchanges and whatnot. Kid gloves. Um, I would imagine probably that will happen, but they need their ounce of flesh because of what he did with the FTX implosion. Uh, all that money, was it $100 million, went to Democratic politicians. So because he kind of unraveled that, they need their ounce of flesh. So they're gonna make it a little difficult for him, make him pay a little bit, not too hard though. Um, that's my interpretation of all this. But it's kind of funny how they throw this out here, a few days before the New Year's, so nobody pays attention to it. Uh, and it looks like they're trying to do kid gloves with Sam Bankman-Fried too. So these guys are dirty fucking guys. I'm not gonna just say good things about these guys. These are dirty motherfuckers. Like every time that they rug pull us, they steal our crypto and they steal our money. I mean, they stole hundreds of thousands of dollars from me. And then the implosion of Voyager, you know, Voyager took me for a fucking ride, and then all the other, you know, stupid scams and shit that I fell for, trying to get greedy. I mean, I made a lot of money, but I also lost a lot of money because of these fucking assholes, and a lot of them won't even go to jail, or even be able to give people like me back my money. So life goes on, but yeah, but this particular focus that we're talking about, it just seems like to me, um, let the freaking guy go to Dubai and then get him to come back. I mean, if they find him, I can see why they want him to be there, because if they find him guilty and they're going to throw him in jail, I mean, he has to be there to be thrown in jail. So, but I don't know. He's a Canadian citizen living in Dubai. It doesn't really. If he didn't want to be here, he could just move to Dubai and just stay there and never even came here in the first place. But he didn't. Anyway, I hope you liked this quick little video. Happy New Year, and I'm going to come out with probably a couple more before the new year actually happens. All right. You have a good one. Please like and subscribe.